Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Towne. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I'm not. I didn't want me.
Yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that.
Generally,
fine.
Again, you're a very bright guy.
Yeah.
You see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Welcome back to the American River College Soccer Stadium. The second half action between your American River College Beavers and the Folsom Lake College Falcons. Beavers lead at 1-0 on Prasad with a goal off a free kick from Abdullah Ghalib late in the first half. Prasad puts it in with the header, and the Beavers take the 1-0 lead. Mark the Phantom Low here, Riley the engineer. Brandon is our spotter and scoreboard operator today, and it's a skeleton crew. I'll say that. I was also the PA announcer, which I'm doing just sporadically, and every time I do, everybody's looking at him and go, why is he just talking now? He hasn't said anything for like 45 minutes, and I'm like, most people would like that if I didn't say anything for 45 minutes, so consider yourself lucky. Beavers will start off putting the ball in play here in the second half. 5-5-1 on the season, 0-1, losing their first matchup in Big 8 conference play to Santa Rosa on Tuesday, 3-0. Folsom Lake has not had a contest in the Big 8 conference yet. This will be their initial journey. And here we go. We're ready for the second 45 minutes. Prasad in the back, along with Daniel Sanchez, Bowling, and Anj Prasad. Aiden Fonseca working the fourth guy in the back there. Gustavo Rosales in the middle. Prasad will send that one. He comes to us from Valley High School. That one's going to be a Beavers corner kick. It'll be a free kick, so that's just about the spot they got the goal off in the first half. Angelo Bunning will take it, puts a lot of air underneath it. Beavers trying to run it down and keep it in. They're able to. Poked out there, and they'll get the throw in deep into the corner there. So it's a throw from deep in that corner. Headed out by the Falcons. Very physical. Prasad comes up with it. We're going to get a foul called, though, on the Beavers. Hector Huerta getting the call as he was in kind of a tugging match with the defender there. Castro puts it in play. Beavers have been characterized by strong defense today, all over the place. That'll be a throw in for Folsom Lake. Poked out there. Falcons running it down in the far corner. Beavers trying to poke it away. Falcons come back with it. Bowling all over it, trying to get away from two. Lobos sends it to the right side. Heavy touch over there, but maintained. Goes across, poked out of there, Beavers. Falcons trying to get on the end line. Beavers clear it out, kick it over the fence into the football practice field, and ends up in a very emphatic corner kick for the Folsom Lake College Falcons. I think that's Isaac Harrison, number 10, I think, taking the corner for Folsom Lake. Waiting for the okay from Sam Caller, our head referee today. That was a little bit short, headed out of there by the Beavers. Harrison back on it. He's going to send it back in. This one at the top of the box. Picked out of there by the Falcons, number 7, Valenzuela. That one is in front and scooped up by Tebbets. Well, eventually scooped up by Tebbets. James gets rid of it down to Daniel Sanchez down here. He sends it down nicely to Lerda and poked out of there by the back line of the Falcons. Throw in for ARC. Sanchez coming down to do the throwing in. Poked out again by Folsom Lake. Sanchez comes to us out of Center High School. And Daniel will throw it in again. 5 minutes into the second half. Beavers lead at 1-0. And that goes over the end line, ends up in a goal kick for Danny Tejeda. Good defensive pressure again by the Beavers. It results in a pass that leads the Falcons a little bit too much, and the Beavers will throw it in. Ends up being kicked right back to him. Throw it in again. Beavers going to send it all the way back to Tibbetts. James puts it in the air down toward midfield. Milo Smith trying to get on it, but it's headed out of there by the back line of the Falcons. Lerda goes up strong. They'll send it all the way back to Tejeda. Castro, number 17, the left back, playing pitch and catch with Tejeda, the goalie. Well, Lobos also getting involved as they switch it from right over to Lamelli on the right side, now attacking up the middle. The Lobos give and go. Beavers in pursuit. Harrison with it. He sends it into the middle. Beavers trying to poke it out of there. Goes straight up. Ends up at the foot of ARC. Now the Falcons relieve the pressure, going backwards and attack down the right side. Beavers defending it. There's a cross. Comes all the way through. Got the angle. The shot is deflected. Beavers trying to clear it out of there. They do, but it comes right back at the Beavers, and Prasad with the head on it. Beavers are going to send it, and they do, but there's only Falcons back here. Send it all the way back to Data. So Beavers kind of escaping a tight situation there. Castro with it over here and sends it back to his goalie. Nice deflection from the back line of the Beavers defense to keep that one out of the net. There's a long pass down the right side. Beavers defending on it, getting in there and clearing it out. It'll be a throw in for Folsom Lake. Beautifully weighted long pass by the Falcons. Beavers trying to poke it out of there. It's getting deflected back and forth, and they'll clear it out finally to lead to a throw in for Folsom Lake. Prasad with the only goal of the match late in the first half. Beavers have the 1-0 lead. And it looked like it was a foul, and it will be called against the Folsom Lake College Falcons. Beaver down there after the foul was committed. And he gets up walking like a much older man. I know that walk. I know that. Trying to get up and then just kind of ambling down the road. It happens all the time. Prasad with it. Under pressure, he's going to try to send it. Beautifully weighted ball. Beavers trying to poke it away. Tejada comes out and scoops it up. Good job by the back line of the Falcons. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Exchange of possessions ends up with Prasad. And James Tibbetts will be the recipient. He'll be under pressure from one of the Falcons, but he sends it out. Looking for Ivan Lerda at midfield. Off the header. Beautifully done. Taken away. Set out by Milo Smith. Lerda tries to keep it going. He's got a defender on him. Comes back against two. Goes end line. And it'll roll over the end line. Nicely defended by the Falcons back line. As Lerda was the recipient of a fine pass from Milo Smith, but couldn't make it happen. And it'll be a goal kick. Beavers with the pressure again. Trying to make a turnover and back, and they got a deflection. It came out with it, but the Falcons take it back, and now they're turning around. Just missed the referee. Send it all the way down the left side to Valenzuela, who can't handle the pass, and the Beavers will get the throw in. 10 minutes into this second half, Beavers still lead at 1-0. Prasad's going to send it to Tibbetts. Pass is taken away and returned, but poked out of there by the Beavers. Another attack from the Falcons, this time down the right side. Going down toward the end line. A block will end up in a corner for the Falcons. "12 minutes into this second half. We're still 1-0. We got a corner coming up by Folsom Lake College. Falcons have lost their last three. Outscored 8-0, so they haven't scored a goal in a while. They won the three prior to that. And now they'll get the corner kick. Waiting for the okay from the ref. And there it is. Beautiful bender out there. A little too far, though. Beavers are going to, oh, that one A little bit of slice on that one, trying to clear it out, and got a fan up there in about the 7th or 8th row up there. That way you don't want to look up and see the ball coming right at you. Bought it away. That time the Falcons pick it up. Nicely done there by number 17. And that was Castro. Shot will come all the way into Tibbetts. A sliding grab, and he'll send it back into play as we enter minute 14 here in the second half. Make that 59 in the game. Sends it up down the left side, and it is put out of play by the Falcons, but it might have gone off the Beavers. I thought it was a, yep, it's a Folsom Lake throw-in. And now a deflection will end up with an AR throw-in. Falcons have it poked away. It's going to end up, I think that foul was going to be called a minute before. And when it got changed possession, the referee blew the whistle on the Beavers, and it'll give possession to Folsom Lake College. Sebastian Cabrera under control, working the left side. Castro, and waiting for it over here is Villalobos, and he's defended by Ivan Lerda. Finds its way back to Castro. Lerda pokes it away. And too strong on the pass there. Nifty ball handling by the Falcons. They send it down the left side. Valenzuela. There's a nice cross coming in from the side, crashing through Falcons. Shot deflected, headed out of there. Beavers trying to clear it out of there, and they do finally. And it'll go out and throw in for the Falcons. Lobo's right in the middle of that one. Here's Valenzuela. He'll center it. Cabrera working the middle. That is a deflection on a ball that was headed goalward by the Beavers, so a throw in for Folsom Lake. More strong defense by the Beavers results, though, in a throw-in from the Falcons. And another throw-in. Beavers trying to keep it in play, but clear it out, but another throw-in. They keep moving down incrementally down that right side. Closer and closer toward the corner. Falcons working down toward the end line. The cross comes over. The kick is in. The goal for the Falcons. Trying to see which member it was. Beautiful cross. The Falcons score. They tie the match. Apologies, didn't see the number. But that'll knot it up at 1 as we enter the last 30 minutes of this one. So first goal in 4 matches for Folsom Lake, and it comes at a perfect time as they, into the second half of this one, have been trailing 1-0, and now they've knotted it up. And they've got a little renewed purpose there, as they're putting the pressure on the Beavers back line. Prasad escapes the pressure with Sanchez down here. He's going to send it for Lerda. Yvonne's on it, and it's kicked out of there by the back line of the Falcons. So Beaver throw in minute 64 here, a 1-1 tie. Beaver sent it goal, that's going to slice into the nets behind the net, so it'll be a goal kick for the Falcons. Falcons quickly coming up, energized by the goal, and they send one deep down the middle. Prasad's going to get it to Tibbetts. And it tried to take some of the pressure off. Poked out of there by the Falcons, just shy of midfield for a Beaver throw in. Valenzuela putting the pressure on Prasad, and he's going to send it down the left side, but it's well defended in the back line. That's Medina back there who poked it out. It'll end up coming back the other way, and the Beavers will have to do the defending. Prasad on the job. Beavers now with an attack at left center. Break through, they're trying to sneak it through, but behind Sanchez. And here come the Falcons. Actually, that was Huerta, not Sanchez, who was breaking through, but the pass behind him. But he gave pursuit and blunted the attack of the Falcons, and they will control in their back line. Lerda putting some pressure on defensively. The give and go, looking for Villalobos, who puts it in the middle. Cuts back around the referee. Pass and goal. The flag stays down. Goal for the Falcons. So the Falcons take a 2-1 lead quickly, putting goals on top of each other. Beavers were asking for an offsides on that one. No flag went up. And the Falcons put it in the back of the net. So now 2-1 quickly Falcons. And with 25 minutes to go in this one, Beavers will have to pull up the offense again, as they have the first half goal from Prasad. And they now trail it by 1. Prasad sends one deep, defended by the back line of the Falcons. Beavers turn that attack back and try to turn it back the other way. And here come the Falcons again. Villalobos with it. Trying to work the give and go. Deflected but retained. Castro reverses field. Medina come all the way through. Pass finds the left side. Sent to the middle. Poked out by the Beavers. Coming back out to the left side. Beavers giving chase. Sanchez coming out with it. Lerda providing the safety valve. Ivan knows double teamed. Poked away and retained and then put out of play by the Beavers. Got a sub coming in. A couple of subs for the Beavers. At least one for the Falcons as well. Tim Cheglov will make his first appearance for American River College. Also, Abdullah Ghalib. Getting near the midway point here in the second half. Falcons have scored twice since halftime. They lead this one 2-1. And they'll have the throw in. They'll try to go deep with it. Nice turn, trying to get some space, and their space is there. Nice poked away, though, by the Beavers. And it'll end up being a Beavers kick. Momentarily, it looked like the opening was there for the Falcons. Good defensive pressure by ARC. And they'll come back out with just over 20 minutes to go in this one. They trail it by 1. Falcons close in on the back line again. Harrison over here, left side. Tries to get it through, but Prasad's in the way. Onto with the pass to Rosales. Ends up with Bowling. Sanchez has Ghalib here on the right side, but he's going to try to send it to Cheglov. Poked out. Ends up with Ghalib. He's defended well by Harrison. Prasad sends one for Tibbetts as the Falcons in close pursuit. Ends up out at midfield. And Folsom Lake turns it around again. Nice Beavers defense. Deflection will end up with AR, sending it right up the middle. Beavers going to send it through to Ghalib. He's one-on-one with the defender. Here comes help for Folsom Lake. Abdullah puts it in the middle. Nice pass there. The shot taken, but high and wide. And it looks like it is time for the mandatory halftime water break. So with 20 minutes to go in this one, Folsom Lake leads it 2-1. We're back after a short break. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
Just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I'm not. I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe
I-
sounds like that. 'Cause I know
Generally,
Fine.
again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state.
Water break has been concluded. Mark the Phantom Low back here with you. Riley the engineer to my left. Brandon the spotter and scoreboard guy to my right. Beavers trail this one 2-1 as the Falcons have come out and scored twice in the first 20 minutes of the second half. And the Beavers trying to put that pressure they had so much in the first half on the back line of the Falcons, but Folsom Lake coming out. Medina and Lamelli were the strong points in the first half, and that pass is going to be taken down by Abdullah Galib. Pokes it ahead, a give and go, but jumped on by the Falcons. Prasad controls it with a header to Bowling. Under 20 minutes to go in this one now. Beavers attacking down the left side, and they've got a guy coming through. To the top of the box, the shot, and it's in goal. Beavers score. It's Donovan Rodriguez, number 21, with the goal to tie this one up. And it is now 2-2. So the Beavers tied up on a Rodriguez shot, a beautiful shot from the left side. That is his third goal of the season. Beavers with some substitutions as well. Looks like we've got Sultan Rahimi coming back. Also William Moulton coming back. As we are tied at 2 with about 18 minutes to go in this one. And the Beavers' pressure in the back line worked again, turning around that goal. And they're trying that pressure again, but very strong play back there by Folsom Lake. And now a poke away by the Beavers. Rahimi. Prasad works for Abdullah Galib. Sanchez. They're going to send that one for Galib. It's going to be a little bit too strong over his head. Right shoulder out of play. And a throw in for Castro. Alejandro Suarez, number 11 in the midfield there for Folsom Lake. And they've got a kind of a sloppy turnover by the Beavers, and here comes Folsom Lake. Down the left side, that's Harrison, lets it fly toward Tibbetts, and James will handle it. Prasad controlling in the back line for ARC. Trying to get their record above 500 on the season and at 500 for conference play. A header goes sideways, but picked up by Sanchez with a physical play to take it away from Harrison. Harrison tries to get it back, but Prasad controls. Anch looking for that left side takeaway, but it's not there. He wanted to send it, but it wasn't there. William Moulton with it for ARC. In the midfield for Coach Hansen. That one has a lot of air underneath it. Galib comes back to try to get it. Valenzuela sends it down the middle. Prasad steps in. His pass finds Bunning. Sent it down the left side in the middle. Beavers right there. Deflected out by the Falcons. And so they have the throw in. Just over 15 minutes to go in this one. We are tied at 2. Beavers scored the first goal, then 2 quick goals here in the second half by Folsom Lake, and then Donovan Rodriguez ties it all up with a shot a couple of minutes ago, and that's where we are. Prasad trying to find someone down the left side. All he finds is the Folsom defense, and they'll turn around and come back up. Harrison working the left side. Sanchez on the defense. It's poked away. Prasad comes in. Cabrera leaves it for Harrison down the left side again. There's an offside call. Under 15 to go in this one. Free kick deep in their own half for the Beavers. Get it to Tibbetts and switch the field. As Falcons bringing up some pressure, and that one is taken away by the Falcons. And Prasad, luckily for the Beavers, is back there. Good defensive pressure that time by Folsom Lake, but it's a good tackle by the Falcons. And the Beavers will clear it out of there. Deep into Folsom Lake territory, and the Falcons will have the throw in as we're at 14 minutes to go in this one. Foul called on the Beavers. I think that's Jeglov with the Jeglov with the call against him, and the Falcons will put it into play. Turn around and send it over here to Armando Castro. He's got Valenzuela and Harrison working the left side. That one a little too heavy and will go out of play. Going to have a couple of substitutions, a whole bunch of them for the Beavers. Looks like Collins is coming back in. Milo Smith. Sherlov's going to go out. Kevin Riveros returning. We saw him in the first half. Rahimi tries to get it out of there, and the Beavers do. Trying to run it down here, and they'll get it all the way back to Tejada, but more pressure going to be applied by the Beavers as Tejada gets rid of it to his right side and ends up back to him. So Milo Smith back in the game. Kevin Riveros back in the game. So to Rahimi back in the game. And he's putting pressure now on Villalobos. Beavers turning around. Send it through, and defended well, though, by the Falcons. And turn back. Another nice deflection by ARC. Finds Galib. Back to Prasad. Beavers in control here, just over 11 and a half to go in this one. Daniel Sanchez on the right side. Good pressure put up by number 7. That is Aaron Valenzuela. It results in a pass that goes all the way over the end line, and we'll have a goal kick from Tejeda. Smith on the defense. Pass a little over Rod, but comes back the same way. Beavers trying to poke it away. Rahimi in there. Gets over to Collins. Collins has it taken away. A trio of Falcons in the way. Pass trying to find Collins again, but it's too far in front of him. And Falcons will throw it in at midfield. Throw in for the Beavers. as we get down to the 10-minute mark left in this one. Nicely defended right there by Folsom Lake. Beavers jump on it though. They find Prasad. Rahimi can't handle it, and Harrison comes in for the takeaway. Turns around, comes down the middle, 30 yards away, thinks about it, but kicks it off to his right. Nicely done. That is a goal. A goal for Folsom Lake College. Off the first one, which was taken, and we got an injury, I think, in the goal here. Folsom Lake with the goal, and they take the lead 3-2. Initial effort was stopped by Tibbetts, then the rebound was put in by the Falcons, and they have grabbed the lead back 3-2. And again, we have a player down in the net for the Beavers. And the goal is nullified. I'm assuming that's a offside call against the Falcons, and we still have an injury, and it's not goalie James Tibbetts. As the head referee talking to the Falcons, and the Beavers trainer is out there checking on their player. Beavers thought there was offside on the initial attempt, which was a very acrobatic attempt by the Falcons. It was rebuffed by James Tibbetts, but a Falcon rebound put it in the goal. And after a conversation between the referee and his assistants, we had a nullification of the goal, but we still have a player down from the initial contact, I think, where the Beavers are not getting to his feet. Johnny Garcia is getting ready to check in for the Beavers. Looks like that's Prasad getting up. And again, moving kind of like an old man, but he's going to hopefully be okay. Let's see if they do have him have to come out for Johnny Garcia. So momentary lead for the Falcons is taken off the board. And we are tied again at 2. And James Tibbetts will put it back in play. The freshman goalkeeper. Very entertaining outing today for both teams. Falcons hadn't scored in a while, and they have 2 in this game. Beavers average about 2 1/4, and they've got their 2, but they have been outscored of late. Were outscored on Tuesday 3-0, so nice for them to get a couple of scores in as well. And here comes Johnny Garcia, and Prasad will leave. Garcia will come in the back line along with Bowling and Fonseca. Works it inside, cleaned out of there by the Beavers. Controlled again by Folsom Lake. Sent all the way back to Castro, who turns it around and gets it down the middle. Opening from Medina, coming all the way through. Puts it out for Valenzuela, and we're getting offside on Valenzuela, who tries to point to the guy who kept him onside, but they say no, it's offside. Can't really reason with referees or officials in any sport. That's what you got to learn. You can protest, you can complain, you can't really reason with them. Tibbetts with a kick here. Closing down on 5 minutes. Puts a lot of air underneath it. Collins with the header, but it's cleared out of there. Garcia goes up, and Harrison will grab the rebound. Isaac Harrison. His pass poked away results in a number 5, Al-Sakati, puts it out of play, and I think we're going to have Prasad returning for Sultan Rahimi. And I'll move Garcia up into the middle as Prasad will take his place in the back line. Saunch comes in to get his spot. He might even be the recipient of this pass, and he is. He sends it deep, looking for Collins. Collins trying to find an angle, goes around, tries to take it away. Physical play cleared out by Tejeda, and finds Harrison down this left side. Milo Smith with the defense. Collins with the deflection. Gottlieb picks it up. Goes into the middle to Garcia. Johnny Air looks left side. Trying to get it to Collins on the side. Put it up. Smith puts it back into the goal. Milo Smith. Milo Smith scores, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Beavers. So the goal taken away by the Falcons, pulled down by the Beavers. A beautiful pass by Prasad to get it going. Jacob Collins all over it. Smith comes in, is the beneficiary, and he puts it by Tejeda to give the Beavers a 3-2 lead as we're counting this one down. So Donovan Rodriguez is going to come in, it looks like. And is that the goal scorer, Milo Smith, leaving? Going to take it easy. So Rodriguez, who was very active defensively, even though he's a forward, very active defensively in the first half, is back. And the Beavers now up 3-2. There's a long pass. Just headed out of there by the back line. Beavers coming back out. Send it all the way to Collins. Collins coming over here, but Tejeda is going to get there first. His pass is very strong. Comes up to Valenzuela and is deflected off of Daniel Sanchez. And we'll throw in for the Falcons. 2.5 to go. Might have a little bit of time added for the injury after the goal that was taken off the board to Prasad. Falcons capable of quick strike, and then there comes one down the middle. Prasad with a nice collection. They're going to send that one all the way up to Tejeda. Comes way out. Deflection will go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Valenzuela and the Falcons. He gets it down into the corner. That's going to result in a corner for Folsom Lake, I think. Let's see. Harrison going over. I think it's Harrison to take the corner. So Isaac Harrison, the freshman, will put it in play here as his team trailing 3-2. A very entertaining affair here from American River College Soccer Stadium. Puts a lot of air on it. It's poked up and it's bicycled. And we got the referee making a call, and the Falcons are very upset here. And it will be a Beaver kick. So the Falcons denied again. Tibbetts trying to arrange his players where he wants them. His kick is right to midfield. Tremendous play there by number 17. Castro to get the header on that one, and turning around, here come the Falcons. There's a shot and scooped up by Tibbetts. That was Sebastian Cabrera with that one. Tibbetts again. There's a push right there on the Beavers, so it'll be a kick, and they'll take it quickly, will the Falcons. And it will be Tejeda, the goalie, coming up to take it, and he'll move it up a couple of yards. It's, good initiative there, young man. It's when winding down here from American River College Soccer Stadium. And Tejeda lets it fly. Beavers trying to hit it out of there. They do, but it's all Falcons here. Nice pass there, and the shot resulting, it goes over the end line. Beautiful pass by the Falcons, but just could not make the connection on the other end. It'll be a goal kick for the Beavers. Prasad, Donovan Rodriguez, and Milo Smith, the goal scorers for the Beavers. As they had the 1-0 lead, went down 2-1, and then came back to tie and then take the lead late here in the second half. Falcons trying another attack. Here's Harrison. He lets it go. Tibbetts will come out, though, and scoop it up and lay down on it. Tibbetts puts the foot on it, tries to get the big hop. Falcons come down the side. Send it all the way over across to Valenzuela. He takes the shot. It's just over the net. Valenzuela let that one fly from the left side with the right foot. Sails over the top of the net. And the Beavers will have another goal kick. Tibbetts lets it fly. Beavers trying to run it down. That's Rodriguez. Got one to beat. Castro goes around him, and he's tripped up and no call. No, well, we do have the call. Yellow card is levied as well. The Beavers should end out of this one with the penalty kick here, as we are about to be winding down. Rodriguez caused that one. See who's taking the kick there. It's Johnny Bowling, number 3. So Bowling with a 3-2 lead here in the waning moments. Will get the penalty kick. Number 13, the goalie is Danny Tejeda for Folsom Lake. There's the whistle. Here's Bowling. Puts it in. It's off the bar. So it's still alive. Falcons sending it down the right side. Cleaned out, and it'll be a throw-in for Folsom Lake. So the Beavers had a chance. Hit the upright there. Rolled out, and Folsom Lake still in this one. But not much time remaining. Throw in from the right side. Going to send it back out. Maybe just send one into the middle. That's what they're going to do. Beavers trying to get it out of there, but it rolls around and then poked out. Nicely done. Beavers trying to clear it, but it came off the side of the foot and went toward the goal. So a corner. Harrison taking the corner for the Falcons. This could well be the last play of this one. Everybody coming up for Folsom Lake. Tibbetts trying to be spread out there in the goal. Everybody jostling, and the referee's going to say, wait a minute, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to set everybody up. I'm not letting the jostling happen. (3-2) Beavers. Last seconds of this one. And Harrison taking the corner. Rolls around in there. Tejeda all over at the goalie. And we're going to get a goal kick, so it's off of the Falcons. Tibbetts and Prasad back there. I think this might be the whistle when the ball gets into the air, but we'll see. Again, we had a lot of time there when the Beaver was down a couple of minutes ago, so not knowing how much time was put back on the clock. Here's Tibbetts. Sanchez defensively trying to poke it out. Valenzuela on it. Valenzuela pokes it out, though. Throw in. Ball goes up. Beavers trying to get it out of there. They finally do. And that's going to be it. That's our final score. American River College Beavers 3, Folsom Lake College Falcons 2. Beavers go to 1-1 in conference play. Falcons fall to 0-1. Beavers back in action next Tuesday, 6 p.m. against Cosumnes River College. Also at 3:30, it'll be the women's team in action. They take on Diablo Valley College. So for Mark the Phantom Lowe, for Brandon our spotter, for Ronnie the engineer, our final score, Beavers win this one 3-2. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.